Hi guys, and welcome to our FIFA 22 Sunderland Road to Glory career mode. It feels like ages, feels like forever since we did the FIFA 21 Sunderland Road to Glory. So, if you are new to the channel, you are very, very welcome. My name is Joel, and today we're going to be starting off our journey with Sunderland from League One, and hopefully by the end of this journey we will be raising the Champions League trophy. So it's going to be one hell of a journey, you would expect. We do this every year, for those of you who don't know, and we just have such a good time every single time. I have so much fun with you guys. I'll get you guys involved as much as humanly possible. All of you guys' suggestions with tactics, selling players, buying players, it's all taken into consideration. Everything's chucked onto the shortlist with all your suggestions and stuff. But we're all going to get straight into it. For those of you who don't know as well, I'm playing on the Xbox Series X. And we will start, I think, on world-class difficulty and then raise the difficulty with every league. That's usually what we do as well. So let's get straight into it. Manager career mode, and we will create our manager. And of course, we will be naming him jamsarny. There we go. Perfect. Now, does he have a haircut there that's similar to mine? I guess that's kind of the closest you're going to get. We'll change the hair colour, of course, because I'm not blonde. There we go. I think that's it. That's actually quite accurate, I think that is actually quite accurate. A lot better than last year anyway. That looks at least a tiny bit like me. He has a little bit more facial hair there, but I do have a little bit of stubble, which you won't be able to see on camera properly. But I think that is how we're going to go with it. That is jamsarny. And of course, we'll go with Sunderland. We're going to start off with $4 million. Of course, we're going to change that to pounds very shortly. Continental success is very low, because of course we're not in continental competitions. Domestic success is critical. Brand exposure is medium. Financial medium. Youth development medium as well. We're a 2-star side, of course, as well. So this is where we're going to start doing all this stuff. World class. We are going to be sticking on, as I mentioned earlier. I'll change the currency from dollars to sterling. Enable the European competitions, the financial takeover. We're not doing any of that. So I'll do strict or loose. I don't know. I'll do strict just to be a little bit more realistic. For those of you who don't know as well, I do try and keep it at least somewhat realistic. Of course, as we progress up the leagues, the transfers get a bit more ambitious and they can look a little bit more unrealistic. But I do try and keep it at least somewhat realistic, if that makes sense. But we'll put that on strict. Now, what I'm going to do is something that I did last year as well. I think it was only fair. The first transfer window, I'm actually disabling because I just feel like I want to give every player, and Sunderland have had a pretty big summer in real life, I want to give every player a good opportunity. And then, of course, all the way up until January in game, you guys get your opportunity to get all your suggestions in for players. You might think to yourself, oh, this player's not playing very well. I think you should go for him. You should do this. You should do that. That's fine. Leave it all in the comments, and we might bring someone in, or the person that you suggested might be brought in come January. So we are going to be just sticking with what we've got for the first half of the season at least. Ooh, here we go. The unveiling of jamsarny. Oh yeah, I quite regret the way he looks now. He looks like a bit of a douche, doesn't he? Just like me. jamsarny has been unveiled. Now, with the preseason tournaments, again, if you don't know, I do just sim them all, a quick sim all of them. I don't really care for it, and just hope to God that we don't get any serious injuries. We'll pick the one that has the most money on offer, which is this one, the European International Cup. So we'll accept that invitation. And now the thing is that is pretty annoying is that, of course, we're going to have to go through all the training days. I'll do it sort of off camera, and just actually play all the training sessions. Because then once you've played them and you've got an A in every training session, you can just quick sim them all and then you'll always get an A, which is, of course, very useful. But you have to at least played it once each training scenario and get an A. Otherwise, you're just going to continuously get a D, I think it is, if you just keep on simulating them all without actually having to play them. We'll just quickly play through these drills so we can obviously just always simulate the training. That's cool as well, because you can actually see the manager. You can actually see me over there in the corner, if you can see, in the top left. So it's cool that you can see the manager actually watching, although it does look strange that I'm in a suit on the training ground. I should be in a tracksuit, really. But either way, nice. So we've got an A on all of those training sessions. But let's obviously have a look at the squad. Let's have a look at some of the player ratings and stuff, because they have, of course, changed now. So this will be the first time I'm actually seeing this myself. We have Ross Stewart, 66. I'm pretty sure that was the same as last year. I think Embleton may have improved. Was he not like 60 or 61 last year? So I think he's actually improved there. And Dan Neil, 57. What? Are you being serious? That's shit. Even though, to be fair, last year I think he was 51, something like that. I could be wrong, but yeah, CDM or a left back. A left back's actually been added to his roster of positions because, of course, the first couple of games of the season he did play left back, but of course he will not be playing there for me. It's very annoying that he doesn't have a profile picture. That really grates on me. But something that I do want to try and do is I want to try and make Dan Neil the sort of main man. Obviously, he's only a young lad. He's 19 years of age. I am going to stick him in the middle, and he is going to be my main central midfielder. I want to try and build him up, which is obviously really good. We've got Hume there. Hume's obviously back. He no longer has a profile picture as well, which is, again, very frustrating because he had a profile picture last year. Although Sirkin is going to get the nod for me for the first few games, I think. You've got Dietrich there, rated 66. Broadhead, of course, 62. Pritchard, O'Brien, Gooch, Bailey Wright, Hume, as we saw earlier. Patterson, Hoffman in there as well. Evans, Alves, Huggins, no profile picture. Taylor, Younger, Jamali, Kimpioka. You've got Willis and Carney as well. Of course, you've got the likes of Josh Hawkes out on loan as well. Diamond is out on loan at the moment as well. Djaku, of course, is in on loan. If he plays well this season, then I might think about purchasing him at the end of the season. Same with the likes of Broadhead as well, who does have a player face, which is really nice. And there is Dan Neal. But what I'm going to do now, I'm actually just going to go through all the players and give them a development plan, just so we know that they're all going to be improving as quickly as humanly possible. I'll go through every player, and whichever one basically just gives them an improvement the quickest, as it shows you in the top corner there with the progress. For example, with Hume here, it'll be the quickest if we make him or put him on a defensive wide back development plan. We'll give him that one. I'll just go through every single player and give him the best one. Okay, so every single player is now on the best development plan. That's all sorted. I just thought as well, I think what would be a really good shout is actually... Hold on, it doesn't say that Doyle's alone. I was literally just about to say that what we could do is maybe in January, if Doyle is doing well, we could maybe try and sign him on a permanent. But on this, for some reason, it's not saying that he's on loan from Manchester City. We've actually signed him. So I think my first plan of action is actually, I'm going to hand him a contract. Which is absolutely mad. It's a bit of a glitch that really, but we're absolutely going to take advantage of it. Callum Doyle is now a Sunderland player. I'll absolutely take advantage of that. Got on the contract negotiation, give him a 5-year deal, because he's going to be our best centre-back throughout the game. I guarantee it. He's going to end up being like an late 80s rated centre-back. You would hope anyway. He's only 17 years of age and already rated, what is it, 64? Okay, he wants to be an important player. That's absolutely fine. 17 years of age. He wants a 4-year deal. That's absolutely sound. That's fine by me. Except he doesn't want a release clause. Perfect. I didn't think we'd be doing any kind of contract negotiations in the first episode because, of course, we have disabled the transfer window, but this is actually really exciting. We've already got Callum Doyle, which is madness. I don't know how much he's going to want a week. He's currently only on 430 quid. He's only a young lad. But I think it's one of those where he's absolutely outgrown his current wage. So I don't know what he's going to want. I think I'm going to end up giving him far too much here. He is only 64 rated, but I want to keep him happy. How about 8 grand? I think I've way overpaid there, haven't I? How's that? 8 grand? That's a reasonable offer. We'll take that. 8 grand, and now Callum Doyle is a Sunderland player, so I guess that is kind of a first signing for us. Callum Doyle, there you are, son. That's cracking. I'm absolutely buzzing with that. I can't believe it doesn't have him down as a Manchester City player. I'll take that every day of the week. Sirkin as well, of course. There he is. It's a shame he didn't have a player face. He had a player face last year. And also what I do generally do is I make a second team sheet and then I'll rotate between the two. Be it, of course, playing games and also when you're doing your training sessions, I can simulate the training sessions and alter between the first team and the second string side training as well. So then everyone gets, the fitness and the morale boosts all the time. There we go. So now we have, of course, the first team and we have the second team as well. So we can just quickly jump between them and give players game time and stuff like that. But let's have a look at our notifications. Corey Evans has come to us, our captain, of course. Greetings, boss, on behalf of the whole team. I wanted to welcome you to Sunderland. Thank you very much. That's very polite of you, sir. The future is exciting, is what I'll say to him, and he seems to be happy with that. That's great news. Youth Academy report. I wonder if we're going to get given a really good youth player like we did last year. I think we might just do that. Let's have a look. Who's this lad here from Liechtenstein? Hans Shardler. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it, but Hans Shardler. He seems to have decent potential between 66 and 88, and he already seems to be relatively quick as well. 78 acceleration and 72 sprint speed. I might just keep an eye on him for the time being, but there doesn't seem to be anyone too special unless this lad here actually ends up being very, very good. I might sign him up now and then just give him the odd game here and there. or send him out on loan later on in this season. We'll promote him to the senior team now, though. But now we are going to be quick simming this game. It's the first game of pre-season. We will just do a quick sim for it. We don't really care too much. Just hope we don't get any injuries. We lose by 3-1, which is not ideal. But as long as we don't get any injuries and Dietrich gets his first goal for the club. Obviously, it'd be nice to get in a little bit of money for January later on in the season. The assistant manager is now telling me to make sure that I use substitutes. It's pre-season time, make sure you use your substitutes, rotate, blah, 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 blah. You can use 7 subs in pre-season fixtures, that's fine. We're quick simming them all anyway, so it doesn't matter. We'll use our second string for this one, give them some game time. Quick sim, are we going to win, or are we going to have a horrible pre-season? We're not. We're going to get our first win of pre-season, and it is Winchester from the second string side who gets the goal for us. Now, we do have some more training sessions, so I'm just going to quickly fly through these and get A's on all of them, hopefully. Look at Dietrich, absolutely taking the mick out of me. Look at Dietrich go. Go on, son, you're mocking him, lad. You've taken the piss out of him. Let's get ourselves an A. I may as well just kick it away now, it's fine. We've already got an A. Great. But like I say, you only need to do these once, and then you never have to do them again, because you can just quick sim and get an A. As long as you get an A once, you can quick sim it, and it will always get an A for you. And now we've got some more training sessions to do. Go on, son. Crack it! Oh, what a save that is from Hoffman. That's a 6 save. Can we get to the back post? I don't know why I've gone to the back post there. But we do finish it. It's a cracking finish. We've got an A on that one. The first episode is supposed to be like the most exciting one, and it's literally just training sessions. But it's just stuff you have to do, isn't it? You need to get it out of the way when you first start career modes these days. Nice one. And now we are going to be quick simming the final of the pre-season tournament. We'll use our full strength squad for this one. The reserve squad has actually been doing better than the first string, but the first string has got ourselves a win. We have won the pre-season tournament. We've won on penalties again, 5-4. And now we actually have a really nice transfer budget for January. 5 million is just sat there waiting for us, which is class. And look who is there on our scout report already. Ricky J. Jones, for those of you who don't know, he was an absolute hero in the last series. We always manage to unearth a gem, and we always end up just falling in love with a player that we never knew existed before, or we'll just love a player that we never thought we would love. Do you know what I mean? We end up making cult heroes out of these series, and that's why I love them so much. Like Troy Parrott is a massive one as well. Absolutely adore Troy Parrott. What a genius of a striker that man is. Now we've got some shooting practice before the first game of the season. Okay, so the first game of the season is slowly approaching, but I'll just quickly let you know what I do for my schedule. For the calendar, of course, we have a rest day before the match, we have a recovery day after it, and then for the weekly plan, we have intermittent training, so it's one day in, one day out, essentially. I think that's just the best way to juggle everything, but I shall see you on the first game of the season at the Stadium Light, of course, when we do welcome Wigan Athletic. Okay, so we are currently doing the press conference, the pre-match presser for the game against Wigan. Sunderland have looked like the real deal in pre-season. Supporters have been getting excited, blah, 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 blah. Can you carry your pre-season form into the competitive games now? What should I say? I've been impressed, because I have. I've been impressed with the lads, even though we've quick-simmed everything. Can you be in the promotion shake-up? That is our aim. Of course, that's our aim. That is our goal for the season, to go up as champions. Will you stick with Bailey Wright? Well, I don't want to give it away, guys, but he's definitely not starting for the first game of the season, I'll tell you that. But he's a big player. I'll say that to keep him happy. And that is the pre-match presser for Mr. Jamsarny. Now, this is the side I'm going to go with for the first game of the season against Wigan Athletic. We have Hoffman in goal, Sirkin, Doyle, Flanagan and Huggins across the back. I've actually gone for Huggins over Winchester because the right-back position isn't even in Winchester's sort of roster of positions. So it's just bringing his ability, and it's bringing his ratings down quite a bit. So I'd rather put someone like Huggins who can play left or right back. So I'm going to put Huggins at right back there. We've got McGeady, O'Neill, Dan Neil starting, of course, and Dietrich is going to be starting over Lyndon Gooch. And we have Elliot Embleton in behind Ross Stewart. Here we go, guys. I think I might change Wigan's kit because it could be a little bit of a clash. But let's get into it. Here we go. First game of the season at the Stadium of Light, welcoming Wigan Athletic, who are probably going to be there or thereabouts come the end of the season. And I just realised I think Huggins actually has a player face, which is pretty cool. I never realised that he did. I think Big Charlie White is going to be starting as well for Wigan. And it is Ross Stewart that gets us underway. Will this be the start of a successful season, or will it be heartbreak? Away the lads. Make your run. Make your run, Jaku. Make your run. There we go. Straight away to Jaku, driving down this right-hand side. Look at the space this lad's got. Loads of... Oh, it's nearly snuck in at the near post. God, we've got him behind him so quickly there, haven't we? First attack of the game. McGeady whips the corner in. Can we get ahead on it? Yes, we can. And it's over the bar. It's an early bit of pressure from us. Oh, no, it's McLean now. Inside's a great chance. But it looks like we're going to intercept. Yes, we are with Huggins. On your bike, Dhannoo. I think this is going to be our plan of action. Just give it to Dhannoo. He's very, very quick. Try and find Elliot Embleton. Can he be there? Orchestrate to here. Of an attack. Try and find Dhannoo on the overlap. Across goal. Can Ross Stewart get there? He can't. And it's going to get cleared away by Wigan. Charlie White there with a brilliant ball, actually. Oh, it's a great chance. Brilliant opportunity. He's trying to dink the keeper. But it has gone wide of goal. It's a great opportunity there for Keane. Oh, Edwards now. That's a great chance. Edwards getting in behind on the right-hand side. Don't let him get the cross in. He has got the cross in it. It's Charlie White. Oh, God, could you imagine? Could you imagine? I would be fuming if the first goal of this series is scored by Charlie White. I would not be a happy bunny. Get it away, get it away, get it away, get it away, get it away. It's headed again. They're winning everything. Oh, I've lost it now in a stupid position. God, what is wrong with me? What a save that is by the half. Back to max power again. Former Sunderland play well in Dhannoo. Now it is Haydn McGeady. He needs support. Try and find Ross Stewart. He's through on goal here. Ross Stewart, if he can he get the shot off? Ross Stewart, surely. Oh, he's stopped. And it's gone in. The keeper's made a right mess of it. And it's in. The first goal of the series. It has gone to none other than the Loch Ness Drogba. Get in. I thought the chance had gone because I'd gone to strike it there, but he took another touch. Then he just kind of stopped a little bit. The keeper's parried it, but it's just gone straight behind him. The defender cannot stop it from trickling over the line. That is horrendous goalkeeping. It has to be said. Absolutely horrendous. And we have broke the deadlock here. Get in. I literally just started to think we're going to score here. They've absolutely dominated. Other than the opening 20 minutes, the last 25 or so has been all Wigan. They've had us pinned back in our own area, but we managed to break away, and Ross Stewart gets his first goal of the season. Hopefully the first of many. Blow the whistle, ref. I just want to get to half time at the minute. Because Wigan looks so dangerous almost every time they get the ball. I think the whistle's going to go. It has done. And all I can say is we probably don't quite deserve this lead, but I'm going to take it every day of the week. But a really good opening opportunity with Dhannoo getting in behind. But since then, we haven't really made anything. But then Ross Stewart steps up when we need him. The Loch Ness Drogba to put us in front. 1-0 at half-time. And the second half is underway. 1-0 to us. Can we hold this lead or maybe even add to it? We'll see. Bennett now. This is all Wigan again. It's just the same as the first half. He needs to get blocks on here. Don't let him get the shot away. And he's offside, thank God. Jesus Christ. They just toy with us around the area. Oh, here is Luke O'Nien. Switch the play. Nicely done. Huggins. Help him. And again, lovely football this. Dhannoo, help him out, man. Help him out. There we go. One more time. Can he slip it through? That's a terrible pass. Really should have done a lot better there. What an opportunity. And now they're going to break. Wigan, get into him. Well in. Flanagan. Nicking it off. Charlie White. Get the first, get the first, get the first. Well in. Now it is Luke O'Nien driving forward. Dhannoo for Flanagan. Come on, we're starting to press him now. Can he find Dhannoo? Yes, he can. Help him out. It is Stewart. Can he knock it on one more time to Embleton, who for some reason is blonde and it's really annoying me. Here is O'Nien. From distance, he hits it. It's an absolute beauty! Luke O'Nien has just absolutely burst the back of the net. Get in! What a goal from the Sunderland skipper. We're trying to just make some kind of angle to get the shot away, but it's just hit and hoped. It's dipped, it's beat the keeper. Amos has had an absolute nightmare today. It's 2-0 and it's Luke O'Nien, my baby boy, the captain, who makes it 2-0. Come on. Now here is Edwards driving down the left. He's flicked it in really neatly there. Great chance for Wigan. And it's held easily by Hoffman. I did try and make Jesus Christ, what's the point in that? Hoffman, Jesus Christ, that throw. I tried to make subs ages ago, about 10 minutes ago, but the ball hasn't gone out of play. Back to Naylor. Come on, get into him, push him. That'll do. Well in, Haydn McGeady, who's won it off him at the back. Can this be 3? Knock it on to Ross Stewart. Keep going, son. Help him out. Give it back to Haydn McGeady. It is Haydn McGeady. Can he finish it? He can't. But now it is. O'Nien. It's 3-0. It is sealed. He has absolutely sealed the deal. The stadium light is rocking. The captain has made it 3. Get in! What a game this has been. Aidan McGeady really should have got his first goal for us this season, but it's fell back for the captain. Luke O'Nien is second of the game. Sunderland's third, and we're getting away with 3 points here. And now the substitutes can come on for the final 3 or 4 minutes. Broadhead, Pritchard and Carl Winchester are all going to come on for the final few minutes. Last chance of the game, you would think, and it's going to fall to Wigan. The corner comes in. It has been headed over the bar, and there we go. First game of the season ends in 3 points to the lads. What a display there. We've had to defend for our lives at times. A good half an hour of that. First half, we were defending for our lives. We really, really were. But we get away with the victory. What a performance. Get in. And what a goal that was by Luke O'Nien, by the way. What a goal. I mean, if you look at that, look at the match facts there. We're very even on possession, almost 51% in Wigan's favour. Only 6 shots we had, and we scored 3 of them. And of course there, Wigan with 10 shots. They had 114 passes to our 66. So you could argue that Wigan have been massively, massively done over there. But we'll take it. And now we'll do the post-match interview, which I always just say everything that's going to make the players happy. That's what I do every time, so you don't really need to read into it too much because they're pretty repetitive, the interviews, aren't they? It's just the same thing over and over again. Bailey Wright isn't happy because he didn't start, but I have to pick players that are in form, and Callum Doyle and Tom Flanagan are currently in form. So deal with it, Righty. Deal with it. And I just say all the right things, and now Bailey Wright has gone from being miserable to very happy, and that's what I like about these interviews. But that is where we're going to leave this episode, guys. I know it is relatively short, somewhat, but I am currently on the 10-hour early access, so the first few episodes could be quite short, or they could seem a bit rushed where I'm going to do highlights of the games and stuff like that. But of course, once the full game is released, then I'll do more sort of extended episodes, and I can take my time a little bit more. So I have been rushing a little bit today, but that will be the episode. Of course, guys, let me know anything that you want me to start doing in this series, be tactics, formations, players you want me to sell, sign, what you want me to do with players, you want me to make them learn different positions, anything, let me know in the comments down below. But if you have enjoyed this first episode, please smash the like button for me. It'd be massively, massively appreciated. And subscribe to the channel if you're not already to become a fully fledged member of the Sarny Army. But for now, you take care and stay jamming.